Now let's look at the different types of hypotheses tests. And for the sake of argument, let's assume that we're testing for the population mean. So we're testing on mu, right? Now there are two main types of hypothesis tests. We have one-tailed tests, okay, and then we have two-tailed tests. Okay. Under one-tailed tests, we have two subtypes. We have upper tail tests and then we have lower tail tests. Okay. Now for upper tail tests, the null and the hypothesis and the alternative hypotheses look like this. Okay, so the null is where mu is less than or equal to a hypothesized value mu sub 0, and the alternative is one where mu is greater than that hypothesized value. Okay. For lower tail tests, it's the other way around. So the null hypothesis in a lower tail test is one where mu is greater than or equal to a hypothesized value, and the alternative is one where mu is less than the hypothesized value. Okay. And then for two-tail tests, the null says mu is equal to a hypothesized value, and the alternative says that mu is not equal to that hypothesized value. Okay. Now for me, the key to identifying which test we're looking at is to look at the alternative hypothesis. Right? If we have a greater than sign, then it's an upper tail test. If we have a lower than sign, then we have a lower tail test. And then when we have a not equal sign, then it's a two-tail test. Okay. Now we're going to be looking at testing when we know the population standard deviation and when we don't know the population standard deviation. So look at how to test if one population standard deviation sigma x is known, and when population standard deviation sigma x is unknown. Okay.